Alright, I just want to give a little update. Ever since I cut out the gas tank, which I lost all the footage of. Alright, so about a month back, I cut up the gas filler nozzle because it doesn't go into anything, because this has been switched to the later style gas tank. So I cut it out, cut a piece the same size, hammered it, dollied it, got it all curved, bent it, welded it in, hammered and dollied this hat looking nice, then re-welded some more, and it's a little warped. But the welds have been ground down, so pretty proud of that. But all my footage of that got lost, so kind of unhappy about that. And I've got some finish up work. That's only about 60% of the way done. It needs got a lot of pits that need welded in, and it needs all hammered and dollied out. I got kind of bored with the tediousness of it. I've been scared about doing these headlights. Got the parts for both sides. This one's got a little rippling around the stamping. Not great, but I only need about an inch of it in, so I don't need the whole piece of metal. Pretty much just a little over an inch, 2 inches around. This has that weird piece bent right there where it was stamped, so it's hard to get to set tight. But so I've got that one. This one actually ended up being almost worse than the one I knew was bad. I've shown in videos. Got that piece. So I'm good to go. I've just been chicken to do it because I'm not very experienced at metal work. And there's already some done on this car that's not great, but I've hammered and dollied a lot of that out. So in my time of procrastinating, I decided I want the doors to close. And these are some backups. I had 2 spare striker plates. The ones on the car didn't work. None of the doors would shut and stay closed. Well, this one definitely wouldn't because it didn't have a door latch mechanism, but I bought one from House of Ghia, and now it works. And I had to rebuild the striker plate because I realized it's missing either a hard rubber or a nylon plastic piece that goes in the bottom. They were completely rotten out, and all the backup ones were rotten out. So I got out my calipers, measured what pieces I had, went off pictures on the internet, managed to make about 6 different designs until I finally got one that would let the door shut and stay shut. And so now, the top piece I already had, and the springs were good. I just needed the bottom piece. So now you get those together, boom, got you a striker plate. And that was all 3D printed. Right now they're in PLA. I should probably make them in PETG or PETG so it doesn't warp or something, some hard TPU. But the door closes. The other thing I was missing was that guy right there. It was completely rotted out. I just had the 2 screws and those sleeve washers. So I measured them out till they work. Not only does the door shut, it aligns. So that one's rebuilt. That guy's rebuilt. Oh, it's cool. Even has the little half latch. So if you don't close the door all the way, it still stays locked all the way. So if you notice, that door's missing the handle because I pulled it off. It was missing the gasket that goes there. And look at that, I got a perfect outline. So I was able to use some tape. I actually put some tape on there and installed the door. Oh, if I can get it. There we go. Put tape on there, drew a magic marker around it, scanned it into the computer, and 3D printed me some of those. Right now, these are just made out of PLA. I got them all designed up where there's even the little raised lip on there. So it fits and holds in place. I'm doing bad camera work trying to do this all one-handed. And that piece on there. So, anyways. Boom. Got me a gasket. I'll reprint that in TPU, and while these are only like, you can usually get a set for $11 for both sides. I can print these in any color I want with TPU. And that's kind of one of the goals, is just being able to do these in a color, whatever color I want to match the car in, Like instead of having black ones there, I'll have blue or red. And that's kind of exciting to me. So then I took the convertible frame out, been disassembling that, just to try to get this down as to nothing as possible. And there are these pivot arms that go in these pivot bolts. And there's supposed to be a bushing on there. And it's supposed to be a donut kind of shaped bushing that fits around this round part, lets it pivot, pops in on there. So first, looking off ones online, drew one up in Tinkercad, put a little bevel on it, hoping that would push in, but it was still bigger than the hole. So I wasn't able to get it to push in. And the tolerances were too tight. So I redesigned, sharper bevel. And now it kind of sits in there a little bit. So now when I press it in, it should pop through with a fair amount of grease on it. And then they'll pop onto that. And to show that it works, I got one installed right here. And it's hard to tell, but it is all in there. And I probably should have wire wheeled and cleaned that and painted this before I assembled, because there's no way I'm getting that out now. So that is my 3D print adventures. I'll go ahead and I'll probably just upload those to Thingiverse and make them free for anyone who wants to. And if you take my designs and sell them, donate to my Thingiverse. Alright? Because I procrastinate a lot of time on working on Hermann just to come up with some of these designs. Alright, that's it for now. And here's just a demo of what it looks like when you print these out in different colors of TPU. So I've got door gaskets and door wedges. Alright, now just for a cool comparison, that's what the 3D printed ones look like installed. Not bad. The door wedge, blue trim, door shut. Just comparison, that's what black trim looks like. And that's all you can get it as. Door wedge. There we go.